y'all? It's your boy Josh, aka Zay, aka Mr. On a Walk again. It's my second walking video. I ain't gonna lie, the thoughts be flowing when you walking sometimes. But I did miss a couple weeks. That's my bad. I've been doing my own little thing, getting distracted and whatnot. My fault. Getting back to it. Anywho, church announcements. Album dropping on the 7th. I'm gonna put that in the description. If you subscribed, you should see it anyway. I'm not gonna lie, because it's gonna drop on YouTube. But anywho, as far as today, the topic of today, I feel like I've been in a weird space as far as like my relationship with God and whatnot, where like part of me isn't trusting enough as far as like growth and whatnot, you know? So what's been like going on is I feel like it's been sometimes I feel like as you grow, you remember like, oh, okay, this is where I feel like the biggest part of my growth came from. And so you keep trying to go back to that spot expecting more growth, and it don't work. And then you get frustrated because you don't know what's going on. You're like, bro, it's not working out the way it was used to, or the way it used to be. What's going on? Is it not there no more? Am I messing up? Am I in the wrong spot? Well, yada yada yada, right? So I think for me personally, I did a lot of growing as far as my relationship with God when it came to me making music. And this whole year, I pretty much ain't been making music. If we being real, last year I made a song every week. That was my little challenge to myself, and that's what I felt like God was telling me to do. This year, I've been trying to make a video every week. It ain't been happening. You know, last year I missed a few weeks or whatnot, but like even the same thing. This year I've been trying to make a video about every week. And so like studying, reading everything, living life, and then having stuff to talk about for the video, sometimes I don't feel like I got nothing to talk about. And so my fallback is, oh, I can make a song. That's gonna get me back. It's gonna get me back where I need to be at. Or even if I'm like slipping in life, if I'm making bad decisions or something, I'm like, oh, okay, I know I can make a song, get my emotions out and get straight back to it. And that has not been working lately, right? I think that, to be honest, like I've been a little frustrated sometimes with that, man. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting like left behind in life, like I'm repeating the same cycles again and stuff. But I did read. I was reading about what's his name, Joseph. You know, coat of many colors and whatnot. And one of the main takeaways I got from his whole story was just to be consistent. If you haven't read it or you don't know about it, pretty much, bro was his dad's favorite son. His dad gave him a coat. His brothers got jealous, wanted to kill him. They ended up selling him into slavery. Bro went from the slavery. He didn't do nothing. He went into slavery because he had a dream and everything, and they was jealous of him, whatever. He went into slavery. As he's a slave, he gets end up put as like the top slave in the household. But then his master's wife is trying to get with him constantly. It's not like it just happened one time. It was over and over and over and over again. And as a man, I read that and was like, unless she was ugly, I might have folded. That's just me. So he had to be strong and continue to keep doing what he's supposed to be doing in that situation, and just kept seeking God. He wasn't worried about what was going on. He could have complained. He could have been mad. He could have been like, yo, I don't deserve this. I ain't do nothing. I'm a slave, bro. Like, he didn't do none of that. Well, at least if he did, they didn't write it down. But his master's wife blamed him or accused him of trying to get with her, even though he didn't want to. Then he got put in jail. So my man is consistently getting put into bad situations, and he ain't even do nothing, right? And while he in jail, he interpreting dreams for people or whatever. He ended up meeting the king of Egypt, and then end up becoming like a king over Egypt and whatnot. So like, yada, yada, yada. I say all this to say, I'm reading his story, or I'm listening to his story, And the main takeaway is, even when it looked like you not growing, you can still be in a good position in a bad position. You know what I mean? Like, if you in that situation where things don't seem good, or don't seem like you growing the right way, you might be growing, or you might be getting put in a situation to help somebody else. Because at the end, there was a whole famine, and he was the one who was able to help out during the famine because of his position. He wouldn't be in that position if he wouldn't have gone through all that stuff. So yeah, I say all that to say, like, if you feel like you ain't growing the right way, or you feel like you ain't in the right spot, or you feel like it almost feel like God done with you, like you can't grow no more, or you stuck, just know you might be somebody else's blessing in a little bit. That's it. Just keep being consistent, keep on working, keep on trying to not prove yourself, but keep on just trying to prove, or keep on showing the proof of your salvation and the proof of your love for God through your actions. And as you live your life the right way, even if bad stuff happen, good gonna always come out of it. That's all I really got to say this week, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching and listening, whatever y'all do. Y'all have a good week. I'm gonna see y'all in the comments, and I'm out.